just lovely people? You ready to do some spiritual stuff? Pick a pile. 1, 2, 3, 4, go! No context. Hi, pile 1. Welcome to your reading. We're going to get some messages real quick about what are you integrating right now? What are you learning? For pile 1. Anything not of the highest vibration of love and light must leave immediately. In Jesus' name I pray. So guys, can you please connect me to those that chose? And I will choose. Pile number 1, the Fool, please. What are they integrating currently, Spirit? Ooh, okay. Oh, wow, Devil and 3 of Cups, which kind of came out a little bit in reverse. I wonder if you're integrating releasing, I mean, actually, though, this could be social drinking for some of you. But for others, this could just be participating in, like, group events that they don't serve you very well. Yeah, so whether this is that you don't really enjoy them, or the company, or the way like you feel energetically afterwards, or your bank account afterwards, yeah, it's like you're releasing this, and that could just be to go out less, or yeah, let's see, so you guys can get a little bit more. What is pile 1 integrating? Messages for their highest good. What are they learning to integrate? Ooh, I see Temperance poking out here too. This is one of my favorite Temperance cards. I have to like keep her covered, but it's one of my favorites. So definitely transmuting something. Okay, 5 of Swords. And ooh, 9 of Swords. Okay, so perhaps then you had like a lot of internal conflict about going out, whether it was you were really disturbed by like the ethical participation or lack thereof in the group, or it just felt like a self-betrayal. So if you were trying to save money and you kept going out with people just because they kept inviting you and you liked them well enough, but you know, it doesn't even matter, it's just anybody's inviting, maybe you love them, you started to feel perhaps like you were betraying yourself and your long-term goals for like a short-term satisfaction, right? And for some of you, you were just afraid to tell people no. So some of you, this is like taking more of a stand in your friend group, or standing up to somebody that doesn't treat you the way a friend should, and you've started witnessing that, and perhaps before you just didn't say anything because you wanted to keep the peace. And yeah, so for some of you, you're definitely calling people out more, and yeah, that's wonderful. Let's see, pile number 1. Let's get a couple more. That made me nervous because right as those cards I could feel were starting to fall, my thought changed from the question I was thinking to a new one. So, ooh, Queen of Cups on the bottom though. Look how pretty that is. So, let me read these cards intuitively. Oh, Ace of Swords reverse, the Emperor, 10 of Cups. Wow. Okay, yes, because the next question I was thinking, because I was like, well, I feel like we've pretty much gotten what they're integrating, so like what would their advice be? Wow. So for Okay, sorry about that, guys. All right, so now for some of you, this is your advice. It's going to feel really, it's not going to feel very intuitive to have to stand up to people like this, or I think some of you are really afraid that other people are going to see you as aggressive or be like, oh, like going to get offended or mad at you for like just backing out a bit, and not even just to back out, but like saying, oh yeah, I know we usually go and get margaritas every Tuesday, but let's just stick to once a week instead of like Tuesday and Thursday. And then maybe you're like taking your Tuesdays back, and you're so afraid that they're going to be like, my God, Pile 2 is like such a bitch. And like it's actually going to have the opposite effect. So maybe for some people in your life, they'll get like a little pouty. But the people that you actually care about, they're going to see this as a really, like, a strength in you. They're gonna be like, wow, oh, did I say Pile 2? Oops, my bad. Pile 1, Pile 1's really just developed their character. Pile 1's not playing around. Like, they respect themselves, and this is going to draw in people that, can respect you in the same way. And that's how you get to 10 of Cups. Yeah, this is wonderful. You know what just popped in my head too? It's like that 8 of Cups. Because... No, I'm not going to go down that rabbit hole because it didn't come out. Yeah, I'm just thinking though, guys, this is like, okay, I don't know how many of you this is for, but for a good number of you, this is going to bring in your person. Because for whatever reason, they're going to see you in this light, and they're going to really respect it. And you're not going to lose this Queen of Cups energy that you have about you. No. And for some of you, this is because you don't go out on Margarita Tuesday, and instead you're like, oh, finally, I've been really like wanting to just like go to this park that's like next to my house. I'm just gonna walk my dog. Like, it's so pretty there. It's just rained a lot and all the plants look great. And then maybe you go and you meet like somebody that's amazing, and it's the start of something really great. Wow. Yeah, I love this. I love this for you, Pile 1. Let's see what else. These are going to be really short messages, so maybe I will end it here for you. I don't know. What do you guys like? If we're doing short messages, like, do you like more cards, charms, or paper messages? Let me know. Because I gotta strip it down to just a few tools when we're doing quick reads. Oh, you know what? I'll do dice. I'll do my divination dice, and that's where... Ooh, actually, I will do these. But I'm gonna get you one card here that I like a lot. These are... Somebody got these for me for my birthday. Little chakra cards. Ooh. I love white tables because they hide nothing. They tell all your secrets. So you'll see my hair because I shed. And then you'll see my cat's hair. Spirit guides for Pile 1, please. Tap me into those that chose Pile 1. What card do you have for what they're integrating currently? Oh wow, that came out so fast, guys. I didn't even have time to like shuffle the whole for Pile 1. I still have a habit though to go all the way through the cards. It's like the first card can fall out, but okay. So yeah, solar plexus affirmations. I make my own decisions with confidence and conviction. Oh my God, yes. Oh, let me try not to yell on the microphone. I am so afraid of how that's the editing. Guys, yeah. Let me hold on. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Oh, shoot. My cat got excited because I got excited. Hold on, Seiji. Hold on, let me roll these dice first. Let me roll these dice. Okay. Divination dice. Spirit guides for Pile 1, please. Can we get confirmations? No, don't bump the, don't. Here I am trying to keep the cat away, and I'm the one being destructive. Like hitting all the cards on the phone. spirit guides for pile 1. Confirmations. Ooh, some of you can be a Scorpio. Let's see. 4th house. Pisces, Gemini, 2nd house. Oh wow, do we have Pisces twice? Yeah. Trust, Akashic. Ooh, some of you might be a little bit tapped into like the Akashic records. Let's see, we have Cancer over here. Ooh, a present and gift giving. I think some of you are just learning like how much of yourself you can really give to other people, and like how much of it needs to stay with you. And then we've got the root chakra as well. So yeah. Oh wow, no. You're actually like rooting yourself down more. Like, yeah, okay, you're really like taking a stand and trusting the process. Yeah, you might have a lot of people just trying to take from you, and even if they don't mean it like in a bad way, it's just like energetically everybody needs you, everybody needs something from you, and it's just like you might have to kind of like push them away and be like, look, I'll see you Thursday. I'm not seeing you tonight. I'm not going to this place or that place. And I mean, you'll find a nicer way to do it. But yeah, and then of course with this 4th house, some of you just also might be like a little bit more introverted, and you feel like you've been trying to play the extrovert so long because you do like going out and you do like your friends, but now it's just draining and you need your energy back. And so like that's going to be something you're communicating. And I don't think you're going to feel that bad about it. I really don't. The number 3 or 6 might be relevant to you. But that does make me think of 3rd house and like the mental body communication. So like how you're communicating with people is going to be more assertive. And then 6th house is like habits and like day-to-day things, Virgo. And so I really think like you're going to be making better habits right here. I'm going to end it there, pile 1. And this has been really fun. I did forget to turn my light on, and I'm so sorry, guys. I'm trying. It's a lot of tiny little things for an ADD person, but I love you guys, and I love doing this. Thank you so much for watching. Pick another pile if you feel like you've got multiple things that you're integrating, or you just feel called to. If not, I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hi, pile 2. Are you ready to do some exciting spiritual stuff? We are getting messages for what you're integrating, as I said in the beginning, and what that's looking like for you. So, first I'm going to tap into y'all's energy and send away anything that's not your energy or just bleh. So, anything not of the highest vibration of love and light must leave immediately. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. Thank you. Spirit guides, can you please tap me into those that chose and or will choose pile number 2, please, the Hermit? What is it that they are integrating? Let me get a couple clues. What is it that they are integrating? Oh wow, the Star. Wow. Healing, but maybe your wish fulfillment. Oh, that makes sense. Like maybe you guys had to take some time to go and like actually go into yourself, away from people, to figure out what it is this wish fulfillment is and what that healing would look like, how to get there. Pile 2. What is that? Clarify the Star, please. Okay. 2 of Swords. Oh wow, so yeah, you are having to get... Oh, that's interesting. Because I've never looked at it like this, guys. Hold on, I gotta cough. Also, that's the second time I've seen 44. At first I saw 44 when I was doing your cards, and then I saw 1 minute and 44. So that might be an important number or synchronicity for you guys. Two of Swords, though. I've never looked at it this way, but with her blindfold, how I said earlier, like, you guys are going into yourself, like, you're really looking inward. And the Two of Swords, like, you're usually confused. You haven't made a decision yet. That's what the process is. So, you still might be in this stage of looking inward, maybe trying a couple things out, but this is really new for you. So much so that you feel a little bit out of your depth, and I don't know if it's because you've been pushed into a new situation, and now you've got to figure out, okay, how can this best serve me? Like, how can I make this work for me? Or, yeah, so you actually might be integrating yourself, like, in a new environment. It might not just be one lesson or something. It's like a whole lifestyle. Pile 2, please, Spirit guides, what is just 2 sets, please? Okay. I love it when I ask questions, and then as I start to ask questions, they change in my head. So I started to ask, what is it that you are kind of looking at right now and trying to figure out is a fit for you? And also, oh, that was the Emperor poking out. Yeah, so what makes you feel in control? For some of you, you're wanting to start a business, okay? And you're trying to figure out what type of business is really going to excite you, but also be doable for you, and the resources you have available, that being time, money, skill set. Let's see here. So what are these? Okay, Sun in reverse. The Fool. I was wondering if the Fool is going to come out, but for me, this one was like a little bit more confused and still in the dark, whereas this one is usually excited, but actually with the baby, like, maybe you do feel vulnerable right now, Pile 2. Yeah, this is brand new, I think. 3 of Cups. Okay. Some of you might be integrating yourself into new friend groups, or if you have just moved somewhere, you're trying to get more involved in the community and figure out, like, ooh, do I want to join, like, a club, or do I want to go make friends with my neighbors? Do I want to go to, like, a youth group, or do I want to go to some of the, like, the local bars and stuff and see if, like, any of those have a fun vibe, or I meet anyone? This to me, though, feels more like it would be, like, you're not just looking to meet randos. You are kind of hoping to fit yourself pretty snugly in a nice little community. And I think until you find them, you're gonna keep to yourself more. And there's honestly, I'm getting an ambivert vibe from you guys, you know, right in between the introvert and extrovert. It's, you can do both, but not at the exclusion of the other. So, like, you like to go, you can't stay inside, you can't be cooped up indefinitely. Some of us can, but you can't be cooped up indefinitely. Like, after maybe say 2 days, you might start getting jittery or antsy. And if that, like, I don't know, maybe it's, you still like to talk to people once a day, if not go out of your house maybe once every 2 to 3 days. And but, like, you can't do that every day. You do need to recharge. There's something about you going and getting, like, external stimuli and then processing it internally, but it's still really important for you to go out and get that, yeah, to get, like, that sensory input. Yeah. And there is a difference, because for some people, they can still pull internally and then reflect on that, and they can do, like, a cycle of that. I just think that you guys really value pulling from a lot of resources outside of yourself. I think this is a pile that really enjoys self-growth. I don't think, though, But yeah, I don't think you're too happy right now with this in-between state. You feel like you have been cooped up just a little bit too long, I think, with the Sun in reverse, Fool, and Three of Cups. Like, you're just ready to go out and start something new, but something that feels like you. You are so ready to develop this new aspect of your character in this like new community. And I think you're getting a little frustrated that you haven't figured it out or found it yet. Let's see. Spirit guides. What else do we have for those that chose pile 2 regarding what they're integrating? Let's clarify 3 of Cups, please. Three Cups for those that chose. The Magician. Yeah, you're so ready. You're so ready to cultivate. You might actually be like a little witchy, and you're like, where are the local herbology people, or where are the spiritual people? Maybe I can go in this crystal shop and make some friends. For others of you, it's just saying to this creator energy, like you're ready to create a community. You might also seek a community that you feel empowered by and that you can kind of take a lead in. So this could be something like you already have a lot of knowledge in it and you're seeking to give that knowledge back to a group that would benefit from it. But there's also, there's like friendship intertwined in this. Yeah, this feels like it could be part of your purpose, actually. Anything else? Please. Okay, that one, like, flipped on my hand and stayed there. Okay, yeah, so this one did want to come out. Yeah, you're ready to feel, like, empowered and, start something. Ooh, I wonder if some of you are wanting to start a company that's local and right like in your niche. So maybe you were already inspired by a friend group and you're like, you know what, I've got a great idea and I think these people, like I really think all of these people are gonna love it. Or yeah, and there's also just like you're ready to integrate more of your masculine energy. I think there's been a lot of feminine energy for you in receiving all of these downloads and this information. And you're still in that feminine energy, I think. But you're getting eager. It's like you want action. You really want action. And I think you're starting to get a little impatient. It's like, when's the light gonna turn green? Yeah, so, oh, hit the table. That's what I get. Let's see. We're going to do one of these little chakra cards that I got for my birthday a couple months ago. Let me just... Look, I barely use these. I just use them for pile 1. I still have the introduction card. Instructions. What? Oh, I didn't mean to slide it off the table, but okay. Where are the chakras? How to use them. That's... Oh, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. We don't need all of that. Let me just make sure. Okay. We'll figure it out as we go. Spirit guides. For those that chose and or will choose pile 2, please. Let me get a card for what they are integrating. That's too many. Hey, throat chakra, those on the bottom. 73. Okay. Oh, hey, maybe you guys want to go and join a yoga class. Okay, this seems like too many. I think I'm going to reshuffle, guys. We'll just, like, look through them. Sacral, solar, crown.
Okay, throat and throat. So we had throat in the bottom. Oh my gosh, that was a lot of crown. Which does make sense. The first card that came out for you is literally the star card, and you see her crown chakra is like so lit up. Well, actually, you know what? I'm gonna be honest, I can't tell if that's her crown or her third eye. Because it's like right here, but it's you know what? I will go look in the booklet. Oh no, these don't actually have like an oracle. They come with like a little pamphlet, but it's just general, like what the tarot means. I like to see how the artist, the creators, what do you mean? Like, how are you interpreting this? What is these like little changes? I need to know that. So I'm very sad that they don't have that for this deck, because this is like my new favorite deck, guys. I love it. All right, so let's just shuffle. So pile 2, what are you integrating? Pile 2, what are they integrating? Pile 2's highest. What are they integrating to you guys right now? What are they working on? What are my pile 2s working on? Oh gosh, it's like I don't want all of these. And it's like, fine, you get none. And I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of afraid of that when I put them back. Maybe I should have listened. Guys, for those that chose pile 2, just get like a card. 4s are really important for you guys. Can we just get a card, please? Their highest good. What are they working on? There we are. Throat chakra again. Wow. Well, there you go. If you were watching that and you were nervous because you're like, I don't know if those cards are really shuffled. All of those crown cards and throat cards. Well, there. I've just shuffled it forever, it felt like. And we still got throat chakra. I hear and speak the truth. Yeah, okay. So I really do think there is this element that you're just wanting to pass on this wisdom, whether this is to a community or a group or online. Hold on. I don't usually go backwards, but spirit guides, can I get a card for the nature of this community or group that you're seeing? Like, is this spiritual? Can I get the high priestess if this is like you guys are also wanting to do tarot or something like metaphysical? What's the nature field? Okay. No, Queen of Wands. Oh wow, I love that. This is so empowering. So it might not be like straight up tarot metaphysical, but there are very spiritual energies interwoven in whatever this is. So this might be grounding something very spiritual into a normal community. And yeah, it's like something very captivating. So okay, here's an example. Like, you could be a therapist and just be really good at, especially if you're like claircognizant, or really any of the clairs, I suppose. But if you're downloading information a lot for spirit, and now you're trying to think like, okay, what can I do with this? Like, how can I help people with this? You're not wanting to be seen as like woo-woo or crazy. Like, you're really wanting to be somebody that can make moves for the everyday person, the people that aren't necessarily connected to this stuff. And so they might need, like, they need it to look different. And you're figuring out how to package that. It's like all of these downloads and these spiritual gems, you're just thinking, okay, now how can I turn this into something that you'll be receptive by, so we're all happy and we're all having a good time? And in doing so, like, people are really looking at you like, oh my god, pile 2 is like really wise, and like there's just something about you that's so charismatic, and it just draws people in, and they don't necessarily know what it is, but you do. It's because you're hella tapped into your purpose and your spirit and your spiritual side. And they, because they're maybe not as integrated, don't really know that. They just see like this allure and this attraction and like good energy. They're like, wow, like things just work out for pile 2, or like they're so wise, and like, so okay. Oh wow, King of Wands on the bottom. That's wonderful. How so again, this could be first, the feminine energy of you is going to be integrated in the masculine energy. So right now you're figuring out what that would look like and how to create with that, and then you're wanting to go in and make that structure. But I definitely think that like you are really charismatic, pile 2, and you're just ready to take your throne. And for some of you, this could be a partner or somebody that also really inspires you or inspired you to do this, or just gave you a wonderful idea. So, and what I do love actually is, oh, this light. One day, guys, I'll have a studio. I have a light on overhead, the window open, a lamp over there, and one of these like little desk lights, and it still seems so dark. Okay, speaking of lights though, what I was going to say, the Hermit. This is a really interesting card because you see this little flame above her head right here. And then to ask what the nature of this is, and we get Queen of Wands and King of Wands. Like, there is a fiery element, and I do think this has to do with spirit. So you see, instead of carrying the lamp and looking around her and getting insights, like, it doesn't really matter where she is. I don't think you're... This to me feels like you're not like climbing up a mountain to get the insights. You're just sitting down in your room and like meditating, and you're getting like all of these downloads like from spirit. They're just like dropping them in on your like, you know, that actually makes sense since we got like a bazillion crown chakra cards earlier. I think you're getting crowned. I think you're crowning yourself, or somebody else is doing it for you. Pile 2. Let's see. We're gonna get some fun little dice. Let me just move there. Also, when we see the Sun card in reverse, because the Sun card is the happiest card in the deck, it is still a happy card in reverse. It's just like you're wondering right now, how can I make this better? And looking at maybe missed opportunities as well, like things that they're okay, they don't drive well. Just like, yeah, you're looking for what really makes you feel expansive. And also, again, we see this element, the sun. So some of you might have felt like your fire was getting put out in certain situations or by certain people, or it's just fire has to breathe, you know, it needs oxygen. And if you felt like you have all of this fire energy and it was being repressed, and now you're figuring out like, okay, fine, how can I integrate this into a whole kingdom? I love it. I freaking love it, pile 2. Ah! That one just like flew out of my hand before I even shook it. Some of you might be Capricorns. Okay, spirit guides. What confirmations, clarifications do you have for those that chose Indra-Watchers, pile 2, please? Alright, so I see Cancer again, Pisces again, Taurus. Ooh, okay, so with the XOXO and the present, that's interesting. Okay, hey, I'm sorry, I did not mean to yell at you guys. Meditate. Did I not just say that it's not like you're going up a mountain? You're just like sitting in your room and meditating. Oh, Capricorn came out again. Of course you did. I knew you would. 3 and 3, those might be very important. Let me scoot you. Also, we have Ghost Realm over here with first house. Ooh, actually, some of you really could be like slowly disappearing from your old lifestyle, but some of you might just be really tapped in spiritually, and you do kind of lead with that. Like, I think you might be connected to different planes, and you'll know that. Like, you're already gonna... This is crown chakra, guys. This one's throat, but this one's crown. So crown chakra, heavy. Crown and throat chakras are really heavy here. So I don't know, maybe you do like talk to other spirits all the time with the throat and crown, and that's where you're getting all of these downloads. Okay, so now here, 2 of Swords, stop. This is either you like ready to make a decision and you're tired of being in this energy, or this is your spirit guides advice to you. It's just like, stop doing that, just go for it. You're gonna know. Okay, so we have Taurus twice, we had Capricorn twice from earlier. We do have the 6th house, which is interesting, on 3 of Cups, the Emperor, and it's right here, I hear and speak the truth. So I definitely think that you guys are truth seeker, truth speaker, 23. I think you love sharing insights, and you love being honest, and you love these deeper reflective conversations and connections that you can have with people, especially with the Hermit, and you love integrating that in a really powerful and empowering way. And you're just looking for where you can speak these truths, and whether this is to clients, if you're a therapist and you're helping them, and like you're tired of just talking to people who aren't ready to listen, so now you're thinking of like, well, how can I help people that are like actually ready to heal? Or this is in a different capacity, but it's really, really wonderful, guys. Those are the messages I have for you, and I'm going to cut it there and go to the next one. Thank you so much for joining. Oh, I hit the table again. Thank you for joining. Please like, subscribe, or comment if you feel so inclined. I will not bully you into it, but it would make my day. And thank you again, guys. Bye. I am so excited for my pile number 3s, those that chose and or will choose pile 3. Hello. Hi, how are you? This is your reading. I'm going to scoot you over here. I don't know why I'm excited yet. I just know that I am. All right. So first I'm going to cleanse and clear the energy, and then connect to yours, pile 3, if you are so willing. Which if you're not, you probably won't get much out of this. But to each their own. Totally, that is your choice, obviously. Okay. Anything not of the highest vibration of love and light must leave immediately. In Jesus' name I pray. And so it is. Thank you. Spirit guides, can you please tap me into those that chose? And I will choose pile number 3, please. What messages do you have for what they're integrating right now? Okay, those all wanted to come out, but I'm putting them back. Interesting, that one. Let's see what else comes out before I say anything. Okay, I don't know if I want to take these, but I will look at them. 8 of Wands, 6 of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. Okay. 3 of Wands. 3 of Swords. This technically doesn't show anything, so it should be fine. It should be fine. If something like that really bothers you, I'm probably not your reader. Let's see. Pile 3. What are you?
Are you trying to understand heartbreak, or it's the situation that really hurt you? Are you still trying to work through it? What is pile 3 integrating, please, Spirit? Okay, 6 of Swords. Strength. Okay, yeah. Oh, some of you are actually... Yeah. Okay, while I was shuffling, I was like, okay, this card if it means that. This card if it means that. And I've gotten 2 so far. So, okay. Yeah, so you guys are resting right now. You're kind of recovering after something that was pretty intense. So whether this is an emotional or physical, you are needing to take a time out and you're trying to understand something. So for some of you, this is only if you've gone to a doctor, and I'm not a doctor, and you've had the diagnosis, but like you're, or even if you, okay, fine, I guess you haven't, you don't need to go to a doctor to be concerned about your heart health. And so some of you are just trying to like run more, eat better, take care of your body better. Something has come to your awareness and you're like, this is not healthy for me. Like this is actually not good. And it could be the stress of whatever the situation is that you're like, is it time to walk away? Is it time to go towards something like more calm? This is a lot of chaos and it's just been taking a toll on you. And yeah, so some of you are just wondering if you need to separate yourself from a situation, but most of you I think have already done it or have already decided to do it. Now you're just kind of planning. Yeah, you're like trying to get to a better place right now, or like have this better routine. What's this last card? King of Pentacles. Okay. Some of you... It's interesting though, because 5 of Pentacles hasn't come out, so I'm more inclined to like kind of hold my breath here on this one. Or let me see. If 5 of Pentacles comes out, I will say what I was going to. Otherwise, let me just see. Spirit guides, guardians, angels. Can you clarify this King of Pentacles? For those that chose piles, please can you clarify. What's this related to? What's King of Pentacles related to for those that chose pile 3, please? How is this tied in? I gotta use a different deck. Okay. You guys will be the first one to get to use 2 decks today. So let's see. Maybe this one's good. Let's do this one. I do like it a lot. Guys, I got a yarn tarot. I don't know why, but I did. I think I should use it, but also like, I don't know that anybody's gonna really relate to it. Ooh, okay, wait. Do we want to do this one? Or do we want to do this one? Oh, both are great. We're gonna do this one. The Everyday Tarot. Spirit guides. Guys, I have like 4 different lights on and I'm by a window and it's still not enough light. Okay.
I'm a little nervous that when I brighten it in editing, it actually does distort it, because this is recording at 4K 60 frames per something. I don't know. Spirit guides for pile number 3. Can we clarify, what is this King of Pentacles? What is this King of Pentacles, please? Okay, 9 of Pentacles did want to come out, like, after the first shuffle. Not just because it was on the top earlier, but, like, actually. What's the King of Pentacles about, please? Okay. 5 of Wands on the bottom. Ace of Wands in reverse. Okay. So, for some of you, whatever the situation is might have actually set you back monetarily, but I'm thinking it could be that you're having to leave a partner that you were reliant on for finances, or a situation that was compensating you in some way that you were dependent on, and you're trying to figure out how to secure your own wealth. But I don't know if this is this could have been like I don't want to say a failed attempt, but like it didn't get off the ground. You might have tried to start something and it just, nothing really came of it, and that was heartbreaking. And you're just like, do I try this again? And if I do, like, how do I do it more successfully? How do I pick myself back up? And you are resting, and if you haven't yet rested, do it. You're on your way to anyways. 919. You're looking at where this went wrong, because I don't know that you entirely understand it yet, and you're trying to like figure out all of like the little kinks in the hose. Whatever this was, though, this was heartbreaking. And I think it's interesting because strength is Leo, and Leo rules like the heart. And I feel like something that you were so passionate about and defensive over, maybe you got like a lot of pushback from your communities or families, and you were really just defensive over this, protective over this, and then it didn't work out, and that was such a big blow, like a really big blow. And you're not ready to quit yet, but you know, like, it's harder to get people's support at this point, and you're not even sure how you would do it better yet. And I don't know, it could be that is sort of what dampens you and took your spark away, just temporarily. It is not gone. And yeah, some of you are just waiting for the answers to come to you. Or you're waiting out a bad situation, like you're waiting for it to get better. And I think that might be the best thing for you to do. It's right now you are called to rest, or you're calling yourself to rest, and just wait for some other element to come in and help. And whether that's you're waiting for difficult people to exit your life or to get distracted, or it's like, okay, well, after this month work's going to get lighter, or after this or that, like I think you're becoming more knowledgeable of your own limitations, and you're waiting until, if you don't have people as allies, you're waiting until you can utilize more resources as allies. Let's see. I'll come back to these if we need them, but I want to go back to this deck. Ooh, Queen of Swords on the bottom. I like it. 9 of Cups. Spirit guides, 12. What advice do you have for those that chose pile number 3, please? What advice do you have in regards to the situation for their highest good? What advice? Okay. Interesting. Okay. So here we have, let's see, 6 of Wands. Ooh, 10 of Wands. Okay, yeah. Some of you are having to look at something that wasn't successful. That is the advice. But it's not holding on to it. So 10 of Wands. If you can't let go, it's like, oh, I failed, like, and this didn't work out, and it feels like I've got to do this all again. I got to do it bigger and better. And you're putting all of this pressure on you, trying to create all of these, like, extra things that would somehow secure it and make it, what's the word? Assured, or just like you're really, it's not like, oh, this has got a good probability. You're trying to predict a certainty. That's the word I was trying to think of, certainty. But it's a lot. It's so much. It's really stressful. And spirits, your spirit guides, my spirit guides, their advice is for you. It's like, let go of this. Okay, you're starting over. This is a fresh start. All right, you've gotten really great experience from this. You have. And nobody just does something and it's successful on the first try. And even if it looks like that, you don't know, like, how many different plans that they had modeled in the privacy of, like, their own home. Like, you don't know how many things that, like, how many different versions of what you're seeing now they went through, like how many prototypes there were, and yours brought you so much insight. And it's amazing. It's so wonderful that you're, like, actually passionate and you're wanting to go do this thing, and you are called to do it. Like, not just that you're calling yourself, like, your heart is, it's really invested. And I think, at some point it's tied to the outcome and long-term success of this, because you need this sort of independence. I think without it, you feel very dependent or codependent on other people, and you hate the feeling of not having freedom. Like, freedom, I think, is so important for pile 3. And right now, though, it's like you're entrapping yourself from the past not working out. And I don't know if it's like you got too much in your own head, and some part of you feels like that played a big factor, or like you self-sabotaged. But if that's the case, like, don't worry about it. Let it go. It was practice. Okay, it was practice. And like, have you ever just seen somebody just pick up a random instrument and just start playing it like a prodigy? I haven't. I'm not saying it hasn't happened, but it's not the norm. It's not the standard. And, like, whatever this is, you're just, you're learning, and it's actually going to lead to something, right? That's just the nature of it. It really will. And it doesn't matter what these people think. It really doesn't. Like, they can go and deal with that by themselves, because you're, like, actually busy doing something that matters. And right now it's healing, and it's learning to be more gentle with yourself, and learning how to critique yourself in a healthy way, right? In a productive way, not just for the sake of tearing yourself down, or you got to be careful not to go into, like, self-loathing when you're critiquing something. Like, you don't want to be a cynic. towards your own potential. And especially because you have an incredible amount of potential and strength. And right now it's like just relax a little bit, just breathe a little bit. All right, if you need to take a day off and you need to just sleep in, take a day off and just see what comes to your mind, just see what downloads you get. Be gentle with yourself, and just know too, like, if you get a download, don't freak out trying to like write it all out perfectly and then latch onto it and then start overthinking it. Like, just let it flow to you. And then, like, if you've got a notepad or something you want to write down, or jot down some of the like concepts or words that stick out to you, because it might happen that you get quite a few downloads within a day over the next week or two, and they're all helping you like bit by bit. But your I wanted to say your spirit guides and I said guards, so maybe you have guardian angels that are playing a very big part in this right now, and they're trying to guard you from this really heavy energy. Because what I was going to say is your guards, they're wanting to give you this information bit by bit, but they're also like trying so much to implement love in there too. It's like they want you to be happy. They want you to have that childlike energy. Like, they're not seeing you as, it's like they're not holding you to these expectations of, oh, well, you should have just gotten it. Like, you're qualified. How is a baby qualified? They're like, look at our precious little soul here. Look at our precious little spirit. Look at them go. They're so great. They're so amazing. And they're really beating themselves down. And I think that's like, they really want to lift that vibration up because they're so proud of you. They're so proud of you. Oh. Okay, pile 3. I tried to pick up the cards we're about to use, and one of them stayed stuck to the table, but so now I'm going to read both and then we're going to shuffle. So, sacral chakra affirmations. I am radiant, beautiful, creative, and enjoy a healthy and passionate life. Yes, I really think like some of you are learning how to take care of yourself and learning to take care of your body. I do think some of you are trying to eat healthier, take care of your heart, and going running and being creative. And like all of these like great habits, they all feed into one another. And but if you do feel overwhelmed and you have like all this pent up energy and you're like, I don't feel like I can rest right now. I feel restless. I need to make something happen. Go on a run, or go on a walk if you're not like a runner. All right, go take your dog out for a walk, or I don't know, your cat if you do that and they like that. But yeah, just go do something that will make you feel productive and will give you that certainty that, okay, this directly contributed to my overall health and my body, because you actually will feel better and you'll get that second wind. And you're going to be like, okay, well, if I'm competent and capable enough to take care of my body in this one way, maybe I can do it in another way. And maybe everything isn't so bad or hard. And yeah, okay. So if you need to get rid of that energy, try, exercising. Maybe if you don't like running outside because, other people are creeps, you can go to a gym. I don't know why I want to say just always be safe with that, okay? Like, please don't run in the middle of the night with both your headphones in a like unlit residential sketchy area. Like, I get it, it sucks. It's so nice outside, especially like at night. Like the stars, come on, gorgeous. But it did pop in my head, and I'm usually not one to be like, do this or don't do that. It's your life. But that did. Okay, so just be careful. Just be careful. Also, this is not a sponsored video, but I did download this app that I like a lot, and it's called Noonlight. It's like Moonlight with an N, and maybe look into that. Like, if you guys are going to be putting yourself in some sketchy areas, I was just telling someone else about this last night. Basically, like, you just hold down the button, and whenever you feel like you're in danger, so if somebody is following you through a grocery store and you can't call 911 or say anything, right? Because it's like, well, I don't want to make a scene. But then like you've checked out and you're taking your groceries to car and they're like still following you. That's like alarming. That should be alarming. Like, why is this creepy person following me? You can pull out this app and hold it down. And so the reason it's so effective is because whenever you release it, it's going to automatically, after 10 seconds, start calling 911, and they're going to send them your location plus all of the information that you put into the app beforehand. So that way, like, you can call authorities without raising alarm, right? Like, you don't want to tip off the creeper behind you, because then they might get aggressive. Anyways, and if something happens, like, you can just, like, let them know. It's like, okay, I'm safe, after. But yeah, so if anybody ever lays hands on you or something like that, and they, like, grab you, 10 seconds, the police are there. Like, you don't have to worry about trying to get back to your phone and call. Like, I don't know why I have to, like, I have to tell everybody this, honestly. Like, oh, okay. I just, my whole, like, heart, like, all of my chest just got so lit up. Like, I was about to, like, actually get in a passion. I don't even know why. Just, maybe some of you have had to deal with, like, creepy, I don't know, like, if you work in a bar or something, and you just, like, walk to your car a lot at night, and you just get nervous, or you live, like, in a downtown somewhere, like, please download the app. Also, something fun I learned from working in Houston with some of the women there in downtown is that they'd like to carry hairspray and a lighter. They do not fuck around. They don't. And so, you know, that's an option too. Just grab some, like, you can get a 97-cent travel hairspray and a lighter. Just don't ever point it at yourself or other things, because, like, it's like a blowtorch. Okay. God. Such a great tarot here. Yeah. Giving us all of these ideas of leaders. Anyways, so I am living a pleasurable life. Oh, that's great, because I didn't realize I put the other card back in, and I got nervous because I thought that was the one we just read. So we got to read both. Now I'm going to put it back. Okay. Oh, anything not of the highest vibration of love and light must leave immediately. Oh, and look at that. My incense burned out. Speaking of protection. It must have just burned out, though. Let me just light it again. Oh, protection might be something, pile 3, that would really serve you to be just a little bit more mindful of. I really don't know what type of people or environments you guys find yourself in right now, but I would, if call for more spiritual protection, physical protection. Actually, hold on, I like to let this burn for 1 second. Okay, now, let's see here. I'm gonna pray for you guys real quick, and if you don't want me to pray over you, because I'm that way with strangers, then you can opt out of it energetically and just be like, nah, not me. That's totally fine. No offense taken. God, I ask that you send more angels to watch over pile 3, please. I ask that you protect them right now in the situations that they find themselves and the people that they find themselves interacting with and connecting with. You protect them, as well as bring them the awareness of what seeks to harm them, and bring them resources to keep them safe. In Jesus' name I pray, amen. Thank you. Alright, now let's get a chakra card for you guys, and we will wrap it up. Yeah, sorry, this one's a little longer, but still short compared to the other videos. Okay, spirit guides for those that choose pile 3. Get a chakra. No, not again. Just the heart chakra. Okay, those that choose pile 3. 1. Please, just no more than 3 cards. Can we just no more than 3 cards, please? Pile number 3. What is it that they are working on and integrating right now? Messages for the highest good. Okay, that one fell off the table, but I will take it. Crown chakra, key concepts. Okay. Ooh, ooh, don't fall out of my hand. Let me see. Okay. This chakra's key concepts are enlightenment, consciousness, divine connection, and oneness. Its color is violet and element cosmic energy. Ooh, 88. Nice. I think you guys are really tapped in. Even if you don't know it, you're really spiritually beloved. Pile 3. I think you have like a lot of spiritual, they could be angels, they could be guides, but you have a lot, or ancestors, a lot of spiritual energy that wants to help you. But unless you ask for it, because of free will, like they can't do anything. With angels, at least, you have to ask. They're not going to intercede on your behalf for free will. Almost it's like life or death sometimes, but I don't know enough to really tell you why or why not on some of that. So I'm gonna do 3 more shuffles and see if anything else comes out for you, and then roll dice. Yeah, we're not taking all of those, but I will take the top one of each. Lots of heart. Oh my gosh, so many hearts. Look, okay, hold on, because we did talk about the heart quite a bit. And especially with this 3 of Swords, I really think you're healing how to love yourself and forgive yourself. Ouch. Okay, but wait, were these the 3 I took? All right, well, since I forgot already, I guess we're taking all of these. 3rd eye chakra affirmation. I am worthy of the life I want. Oh my god, yes, 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 yes. You are. You are. And if you have to take a beat to rest and recover and then try again, like, you are worth that. Do not give up on that just because it didn't work out once. Like, it's just part of the process, and you are a beautiful little light beam, okay? Just you are worth it. 3rd eye chakra. This chakra is located in the space between the eyebrows. This chakra is closely associated with the pituitary gland, eyes, ears, nose, nervous system, and the brain. It's funny because I almost said, like, maybe you guys are becoming, like, more aware of your nervous system when I said stress might be really affecting you. Like, learning about the sympathetic nervous system versus parasympathetic nervous system. And how you can go into fight or flight and have, like, you know, like, all of the, like, cortisol and all these chemicals, just, you are not meant to be exposed to them long term. And if you've been feeling stressed out, you got to find a way to minimize that stress. I think it's actually important for your health, guys. But again, I'm not a doctor, I'm not licensed. Heart chakra affirmation. I welcome love with an open heart. Heart chakra key concepts. The chakra's key concepts are love, trust, compassion, and empathy. The chakra's color is green and its element air. Heart chakra essential oils. To open the heart chakra, burn essential oils, candles, or incense, which is funny because I had to stop and I was like, we gotta burn the incense. With scents of rose, lavender, orange, and jasmine. Ooh, all right. And then, am I missing one? No. Am I? No, I read them all. Okay. Yeah, I definitely think you guys are healing something of the heart. And whether this is a situation, a person, or just a creative venture, plan, company that you really wanted to get off the ground and just didn't, you're learning how to heal from that and grow from that. And it is not a failure. It is really not a failure, because it's not done. You guys aren't done. This is progress. So I don't want to sound cheesy, but like, you can't fail or succeed in something that's in motion. Like, it's not stagnant yet. You can't, it's too fluid. Okay, spirit guides for those that chose pile 3. Guys, good. What confirmations, clarifications, pile for them, please? What signs they are, and maybe what houses this is relevant to. Oh, that one fell off the table. I'll re-roll it. Hold on, no. Yep. Okay, let me try. I tried, guys. I tried not to hit the table. I really did. Okay, spirit guides for those that chose pile 3, please. Third house. Okay. Ah! I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay. Ooh, no. And Sagittarius. Okay, hold on. 4th house. The chakra is located in the space between the eyebrows. The chakra is closely associated with it. 4th house is home, house, Cancer, comforts. Maybe you're, and practice here. Okay, yeah, I definitely think they want you to, and create, and Scorpio, which is death, birth, and sex. I don't know if I can say that. Well, you know, I think I've cussed twice in this video, so we'll find out. Oh, you guys got 2 3s as well. Another group did. So here's Scorpio's transformation. And I love that it represents birth and it fell on the baby, as well as create and practice. Ooh, sacral did come back out. And of course, it's on the fire and create. So with this 4th house, it might be more than just the nervous system. Like, maybe you're just learning how to implement being spiritual in a regular... I don't know if it's regular, but it's like incorporating more of it into your home. This could be a home business for some of you, but like, you're expanding and opening up spiritually, and this could be in the privacy of your home, but it feels like a sanctuary. What else we got over here? So 3rd eye chakra affirmation, we've got Virgo. Okay, so then no, maybe it is habitual, but you could be a Virgo, you could be a Gemini, you could be a Sagittarius. 3rd house with heart chakra, key concepts. Yeah, I do think you're learning how to talk to yourself more lovingly and connect to yourself more lovingly and to others. Let's see. Love, trust, compassion, empathy. The chakra's colors, green, home, and air. Yeah, you're rewriting self-love for you. Self-love for yourself. Yeah, you're integrating more of that, and you're learning how to, some of you, this process is going to start opening up your crown chakra more, and that could be a gift from spirit. Could also be a gift from a Gemini, or a gift to a Gemini. Let me see. Also, there could be a Gemini that's gifting you with some sort of download or insight that they don't even know. Like, they might just say something. And it just brings it all to center, brings it all into perspective for you. But chakra's key concepts are enlightenment, consciousness, divine connection, and oneness. Its color is violet, and its element cosmic energy. We also have this little clock here. So I do think this is going to take time. I don't know how many rebirths you're going to have, how many drafts of this, but I think you can find a way to make it feel like more exciting, where it's not like, I can't get it right. Let me start over. It's going to be like, oh, this is exciting. Let's do this. Oh, wait, I can make it better. Oh, wait, hold on. Like, you're going to find that energy, and you're going to tap more into that, I think. Also, Judgment, we have Libra. That's really interesting. You could be a Libra, because that's why I rolled them. I asked for zodiacs and houses. But I also think you're learning how to judge yourself fairly and your efforts fairly. And the great thing about Libra is not the person in the scales. They're just the scales. So for me, that's a very, like, I respect that energy a lot, because you are actually removing yourself completely from the situation in order to judge it perfectly, accurately. And that's not to say that we can judge things perfectly, but we can strive to. And so long as we're not beating ourselves up, right? Because just that beating ourselves up instigates and brings about more distortion, right? So we kind of do have to stay neutral and separate from the situation. Like, okay, this didn't work out. Not because of me or that. It's like, it's not personal. It's completely just, it's not personal. This is what happened. Let's try something else. Let's get excited about it. Okay? So, pile 3, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much. I am excited. I'm still excited for you guys, because you're not done. If you thought this chapter was over, if you thought like time to call it quits, throw in the towel, you're not done. And I'm so excited. I am so excited for you, because you're going to be getting excited soon. And it might be after some more healing, but you're going to know. You're going to feel this aliveness in you again, okay? You're going to. And it's wonderful. So again, thank you guys so much. Please let me know how this resonated, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Hello, beaming beautiful babies. I don't know why I wanted to say that. Pile 4, hi. I don't know, maybe trying to have a baby. I just honestly feel like there's something really innocent and lovely and high vibrational about your energy, so. Oh, I mean, no offense. I just like to be a little silly. I'm going to put this over here, and I'm going to cleanse and clear the energy real quick, and then tap into your energy if you allow. Otherwise, you're not going to get a lot of personal messages likely, but I don't know. All right. Anything not of the highest vibration of love and light must leave immediately. In Jesus' name I pray. So it is. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Spirit guides, those that chose and or will choose, pile number 455. What are they integrating? Give us a couple cards for what they are integrating. Whatever my pile 4 is. Spirit guides. Okay, wow, your cards are like, God, a little chaotic. They're like not wanting to shuffle. Interesting. Pile 4, please. And maybe you're really scattered and disoriented right now, and you're not really sure. Like, if you get lots of little bits of downloads and you haven't really figured out how to like connect them all or streamline them, I don't know. Pile 4, please. Are they integrating? 141. I feel like you guys are seeing lots of synchronicity. I don't even know if you guys are just seeing one number. It might just be like all kinds of synchronicity. You're just seeing patterns everywhere. For number 4, please. Highest good. Involved. What messages do you have about? All right. Well, I said, what are they integrating? And then right after, I was like, what are they trying to integrate? And then all the cards came out. Okay. Okay. So you do know what you want. You have a vision here. I do think you're a very spiritual, happy, vibrational group of people here that selected pile 4. And, or at least you know that these elements are within you. but I think you're wanting to nurture them a bit more. It's like you guys might have some spiritual gifts, but you really want to start developing them, start heightening them. Excuse me. Noises. You're really wanting to, this is so cool. You're like wanting to integrate your own skill set. You're wanting to hone in on these and really cultivate them. High Priestess, Queen of Wands, Nine of Cups. Yeah, this is gorgeous energy. This is beautiful energy. This to me feels like somebody that's very happy with who they are and their potential, and they're ready to start fulfilling their potential. Okay. So maybe you're actually trying to figure out how to integrate this. Six of Pentacles on the bottom. Yeah, maybe you don't know like what to give to right now and like how to balance that. So some days you might really be invested in meditating, but then other days you're like, but I also want to feel very empowered and go out there and like you want to like look cute. You want to be the person that not just like, okay, yeah, when you walk in a room, everybody looks at you. But not because it's superficial. I think it's more energetic than that. I think you just really are ready to feel empowered and confident. And I don't think like it's necessarily like you're shy or anxious. I think you're just still cultivating and grooming and blooming your own attributes. And if that's the case, that's really beautiful, because it's like you already know who you are. I was gonna say, like, you already know who you are before you've become that, which is really wonderful. It's really interesting. Halfway through saying that, I was like, I don't know if that's gonna make sense, but I'm gonna stop questioning. I'm just gonna say stuff. But okay, let's just get more cards. Okay, pile 4. Let's ask how you can integrate this. Right, this really happy energy. How does pile 4 integrate what it is that they're wanting to integrate? Please, spirit guides. Oh! I love this card. Hold on, wait. Seven of Swords. Ah. Okay, some of you might be trying to have a baby. 6 of Wands. 4 of Cups. Okay. So for some of you, to me, this looks like stopping and really recognizing your small victories and successes. I can see that like you guys have already grown a lot. You have like, and this, okay, look, this can be from going from being pretty depressed to just now I take a walk every day, or now I like try and put on cute clothes, and going all the way from that to now being somebody that does take care of themselves pretty well and has gotten their mindset so much healthier, like incredibly, like night and day from what it used to be. But you still slip in and out of like allowing yourself to feel happy for all of this progress. It's like, yeah, but I still have so much more like I want to do and embody and become. And part of getting to embody that fully, well, is allowing yourself to stop and do it. And like, yeah, you are doing it in like maybe in the ways of like, okay, I want to dress like I'm a goddess or a god. Like I want to dress like divine feminine energy. I don't know how divine masculine energy dresses. I don't, I'm sorry, but maybe if that's a thing. But it's like, wow, I look amazing. And then you just like, okay, but now I kind of like, I need a group or something that I can connect to, or I need to be more integrated in the community. I need other people to see how great I look. And then you like forget that like half a year ago or a year ago, you were barely getting out of your PJs, and to like get dressed and to feel good and to look in the mirror and not be like, ew, this or that. Like you're actually like, oh damn, I look good. That's a victory. And hell yeah, you do look good. You do look good. Like, look in that mirror a little bit longer. Like, come on. You're looking good. And you're feeling good and you're doing good. And everything is just kind of coming in due time. But I think, like, you're kind of called to just have, like, a little more fun with this. Sometimes people do recognize you as well, by the way, guys, in society. So, like, this can be work. Like, somebody's like, hey, good job. Like, or if you work in customer service, like, you might actually have people tell you, like, wow, you were really great. You were really amazing. This was so helpful. Thank you. Like, people are actually expressing gratitude towards you and complimenting you, and you might be really quick to deflect here with the Seven Swords. Like, it could be something you're working on, and it's like only sometimes you're like, oh no, it was nothing, like, oh, that means so much, like, but you know, like, it was just like this thing, or actually it wasn't even really me, I just did, like, I barely, and like, you cut yourself out of the equation. Like, you're so ready to just like deflect that, and you got to stop doing that for this Queen of Wands energy, like, if you really want to embody it, because I think it does leave you a little bit unfulfilled when you do that. It's like you've just done something very successful and has been recognized, but because you kind of deflect, you're left a little empty, and then you don't realize why you don't. It's like, it's not enough, I haven't filled it. And it's almost like you think that if you accomplish something big enough, you'll feel like you can accept it. It's like, no, I really didn't do much for that. I don't deserve the praise. But if I do this thing, then yeah, I can accept their praise. But actually what's happening, it's almost like the opposite. It's like the bigger the thing is that you're doing, maybe potentially the more you're deflecting. Because you're not really seeing how that's playing a part. Let me see here. So we have Eight of Wands, Strength, and the Star. I think you're going to have to start learning how to take, like, literally, because I see Eight of Wands right now, this communication that's coming in. This is also like almost like your feedback, like your internal feedback with the like Seven of Swords connecting this. It's like, here's your outer energy, here's your inner energy. And strength can mean like unconditional love, learning how to conquer the ego and in a way that's like self-serving instead of self-sabotaging. So with Strength in the Star, like, this is healing, this is wish fulfillment, this is like actually telling yourself, like, taking that moment to be like, oh my gosh, yeah, I did it, like, I did a great job, I did what I set out to do, and I'm like, this is an affirmation, this is a confirmation, I'm on my path. And just delight in that instead of deflecting, and if you can, communicate this to people and be like, thank you so much, that made my day, that was so nice, thank you, or I really appreciate that, or like, you know, just you can, if you're worried about seeming superficial or any type of way when someone gives you a compliment, you can accept compliments graciously, without taking away your power, right? Or because it's like people are trying to give you this Queen of Wands identity. They want to give you praise and victory. They want to be like, yeah, you're really doing something pretty great. And I think you might be kind of limiting yourself. I see King of Cups on the bottom too. Like, maybe for some of you, you're also very uncomfortable with receiving compliments from masculine energy. But the more you start allowing yourself to do that, the more empowered you're gonna feel. Like, it doesn't mean anything. Like, it's not just like, oh, I accepted a compliment, now we're dating. You know, like, sometimes we can get, like, so worried about giving people, like, mixed signals or this or that, and we just feel a social protocol must be followed, wherein it's like, I don't exist as me, as the person I am, but I exist more to control the environment or to keep everybody else, like, appeased. So, like, I don't want them thinking that I'm leading them on, or I don't want them to think I'm full of myself, or I'm, like, I'm too ambitious, because maybe they think, like, it doesn't matter what, you know what they think you've done good, and they've expressed that, and all you have to do is receive it. I actually think the universe is just like, yo, receive this. Like, just, you're in a wonderful receptive energy too. And that's a really great thing too about the Empress, is we do talk about feminine energy being the receptive energy, but at the same time, she's creating something. So it's not like a black hole of, like, give, get, like, let me take, right, and not give. But with the right energy, with that high vibration, with that high vibrational energy, receiving that, it's like, from that you can birth something new and beautiful. And I mean, it's more than just a continuation or extension of your life, but life itself. If that makes sense. Okay, so now we're gonna do a chakra card, because, okay, well, these cards have been all over the place. Wait, are these both root chakra? All three? What was this one? Maybe we just take these then. Oh my god, we're taking the root chakra. Jeez. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Okay, I am here and I am safe. Balancing the root chakra. If your body feels ill at ease, this could suggest its basic needs are not being met. You may have excessive energy where the chakra spins too fast. This can lead to aggression and dominating egotism. Oh, it's just funny because we were kind of talking about that with strength. A deficient or slow spinning root chakra indicates a lack of confidence, lack of sexual interest, weak willpower, and lack of grounding. There are many activities which can help to balance the chakra. Please find these on the following cards. Wait. I just assumed this one would say, oh, well, I guess that the aromatherapy would probably help. Okay, aromatherapy has powerful healing properties. To open the root chakra, try burning earthy essential oils, candles, or incense like sandalwood, cedarwood, patchouli, cloves, and ginger. Oh, I love sandalwood and patchouli. So good. Love it. Okay. Okay, strengthening the root chakra activity. If you struggle with sitting meditation, you could try walking meditation. Mindful walking can help to deepen your connection to the earth through your body. You could try mindful walking on grass, sand, or dirt while barefoot to recharge your energy with the earth. This can also mean spending more time in nature and reconnecting with the earth. Oh, yes, so refreshing, like so grounding. Though I don't like walking barefoot outside because I'm always afraid to step on bugs. But I like walking barefoot in, like, streams and stuff. Okay. Root chakra, yogurt poses! Because, you know, all those, probiotics, gut health. Okay, I don't know. I'm just trying. Yoga can help to release tension and open the root chakra. Helpful poses are mountain, squat, warrior, goddess, and child's pose. Yeah. All right. Dice, yes. Let's do the dice. 4 pile 4. Please. Bring out the highest vibration of love and light must leave immediately. In Jesus' name. Spirit guides,
for those that chose pile 4. We get some zodiac signs or houses to clarify these messages. Confirmations. All right. Oh, wow. Okay, so we've got heavy Pisces. We have Aries. Okay, definitely maybe we need to work on balancing this chakra, the root chakra. Oh, we've got Leo as well. Root chakra came out in the dice. Oh, wow. Yeah, guys, this one's like painted all different colors. The root chakra came out. So heavy. Oh, and also I just realized I didn't even shuffle these. I was going to, but I guess this felt right. You could be Scorpio. 5th house. Yeah, this is like how you connect with stuff you love and like people. This is like joy and definitely makes me think of here. Where was it? Hold on. Yes. Was it this part? The confidence. I'm surprised they put that and not on the sacral. Okay, guys. Well, never mind. I kind of lost what I was going to say, so maybe I wasn't meant to say it. Strengthening the root chakra activity. So we have flow here. Deepen your connection. I think that's kind of funny because I was talking about like walking through the water. Maybe some of you do too, because come on, like that's so much water signs. Scorpio, Pisces. And then fire too, because we've got Leo and Aries. And then practice. Wow, practice. So start burning this essential oils or incense. If everything else feels like too much work right now, it's like I don't really want to learn yoga and all. Like you'll maybe take baby steps and just burn something. Come on, that's like 5 seconds. We also have 1st house with the Empress, so you guys might have Venus in the 1st house, but I just think you're learning how to receive the world much more lovingly in this really healthy feminine energy. And then we have 4 and 6. 6 to me usually means love, but I'm also thinking of like the 6th house and the 4th house, which have come out, oh my gosh, so much today. So if you can make this a regular habit of burning incense and like really trying to ground your root chakra, this is going to help you implement. Because I mean, for your group, it was mostly like, how do I implement this? It's like, you know what you want. And so I think that's why you're getting all of this advice. It's like, practice this, do this habitually. Yeah, and then also create ways to reaffirm in your space, like your home space, this loving feminine energy and kind of remind you to stay in that receptive energy, right? So that's going to help you evolve into this next level of a more empowered and just that Queen of Wands energy. All right, pile 4, that's it. I love you guys. Thank you for joining, and I'll see you next time. Please let me know how it resonated.